What's going on, Unreal Nation? Welcome back to another episode of this week's Fan Mail of the Week, everybody. Smack dab right in the middle of November. It is extremely wild outside. I mean, the weather's changing. It's beginning to get really cold. Expecting, like, snow in the next coming weeks. I mean, I just can't wait for that, literally, even though it's kind of weird. I haven't seen snow in such a long time. I'm actually looking forward to it. So, I really hope you guys had a terrific week. I know I did, playing alongside you guys on Call of Duty Black Ops 3, in which case has been amazing. Anybody out there who's been following my videos, if you guys haven't checked out my videos before, go on ahead and check out Zombies, along with my live stream on Twitch, twitch.tv/UnrealEntGaming. I have been playing with you guys on there like crazy, live streaming Zombies, live streaming multiplayer and campaign. It has been very fun. I will say that Black Ops 3 is definitely a different Call of Duty game. I am digging Zombies so much. You guys already know that. You guys can see that through my Let's Plays and gameplays and stuff like that. So, again, if you guys want to go on ahead and play some Zombies with me, or if you guys want to go on ahead and play some online with me, either on that, on Xenoverse, on WWE 2K16, on Halo 5, let me know down below. We're going to go on ahead and stream some stuff. I have lots of streams coming for you guys very soon, so I really hope you guys enjoy. We have Star Wars Battlefront coming out very soon, and of course we have Fallout 4. There were actually some movies that I'm looking forward to seeing as well, such as Krampus and stuff like that. So, and of course we have Star Wars The Force Awakens, which comes out in less than like, what, a month? So that is going to be awesome. Once again, everybody, if you guys can take the time to go on ahead and check out my second channel at UnrealEnt Network, you guys are going to go on ahead and find some really awesome gameplay walkthroughs and Let's Plays on there that you won't find on here, along with tons of Dragon Ball Z content, tons of anime content on there, guys. And once again, guys, if you guys haven't checked out my live streams, twitch.tv/UnrealEntGaming, give it a follow and be a part of the action, because every time I live stream, I'm talking to you guys, I'm interacting with you guys, except for the Xbox One. I can't get my freaking mic to work on there. If anybody can give me some advice on how to enable the microphone, because it will not give me the option to enable it, so it just pisses me the hell off. Anyways, everybody, once again, let's not waste any time, and let's get straight into our questions with our first question of the week, and it is from Soldier Style 94.
Soldier, hey, this is from UnrealEntGaming, aka Alex. Alex, my first question is like, what system do you have? Do you have an Xbox 360 or PS3 or PS4 or Xbox One? Because we need to know. Because like when I get my Xbox Live or whatever, or PS like thing, I need to know. Because right now I got an Xbox 360, so when I get the online piece on it, I want to play against you in a couple of games, like, you know, Call of Duty, wrestling, Dragon Ball Xenoverse, like, you know, other Dragon Ball games or other type of games. I want to know how to reach you. So get back at me with that. That's my first question. Second question is, what's going on with, like, you know, doing the reviews for Dragon Ball New Age? Like, you know, and your, like, upcoming manga, like with your own character Raikon. And I need to know, like, is Mallet is like coming up with some more stories with like the other Saiyans that's coming to Earth. Like, you know, I know we still in there Lives and Saga, but I'm ready for, like, you know, the other Saiyans to come down, man. You know. Oh, and my third question is, like, you know, what do you think about, like, you know, next year's, like, you know, not next year's, like this year's WWE 2K16 game, and, like, you know, how good it is, and Mortal Kombat, like, you know, how good the storyline is from both games. What you think about that? Fourth question is, what do you think about, like, Naruto for next year? I know you're not a big Naruto fan like that, but I'm telling you, you need to get into it, like, you know, because it's going great. And I know we have Dragon Ball, but until either Treevax talk some sense to Neko Bandai or to the Dragon Ball cast, for us to get a bigger Dragon Ball game like Naruto or Mortal Kombat or wrestling, we have big rosters like that, and it can be better than Xenoverse, or Xenoverse and Raging Blast can be combined and it can be a whole different name like Dragon Ball Forever. Until we get that, like, we won't have a greatest Dragon Ball game, like, you know. But I just want to know, what do you think about the next Naruto game? Because it's gonna be packed, and I want to know if you playing it. But I want to play against you. And the next question is, it falls back to Treevax. Do you really think he need to talk to Christopher Savage or Shane voice of Vegeta and the voice of Goku. Do you think he need to talk to the voice actor to get his support, or Dragon Ball Insider, or I forgot what that other outlet is, like that's Dragon Ball, like Dragon Ball Insiders. Like, you know, do he need to get in touch with them to repost his project like we do? Because you doing a hell of a job. I'm doing one too. Like, I want to know if he need like constantly post, because he's waiting on Dragon Ball Super to upload some more characters, which is good, but at the same time, like, you know, it defeating the purpose if it's not going to come out. Like, you know, he needs to start talking and networking like we do, because typing his thing, DBRB3, on everything on Google, you'll see most of it because of me, guys like us, like, you know, posting it everywhere on every social network. Oh, and I think my last question is like, can you do a broadcast with you, Forever World, Malik, and Thundershot, Quaman, Black and Fist, ZZ Toasted, Raidmaster, all the big Dragon Ball like YouTubers? Like, can y'all do one big broadcast about Dragon Ball Super, all the Dragon Ball series, the games, and other outlets, and other animation like X Crawdad, Get Backers, Inuyasha, Yu Yu Hakusho, the Gundams, the Zoids, like, you know, because it's 3 series of Zoids, a whole bunch of Gundams. I just want to know if y'all can do reviews on those, talk about those, and add in Second Fried Negro, the one who played Pokemon, Hats, and Stu. Like, I want to know, can y'all do a broadcast with them little hats, the little Pokemon hats, because we still into those. And that's all my questions for now. I'll catch you in the next fan mail, or this might be my last video, you know. But I'm just saying, like, you know, looking forward to playing against you, Malik, and all the rest of them. So, oh yeah, and your brothers, your same brotherhood. So, all right, me and my brother coming to you. Come on. I know, what do you think about, like, if they end like our generation with horror movies with this? Michael Myers finally faced Jason, Chucky finally faced Leprechaun, and Hellraiser finally faced Freddy. What do you think about that? I want you to have a review, and check out the reaction and the videos I send you, alright? Salute, we out.
You're a cool guy, man. I greatly appreciate the fan mail. Every time you pull through, I try my best to get back to everybody. So once again, thank you for the fan mail personally. To answer your first question, what consoles do I have and which console would I prefer for you? I have the Xbox 360, I have the Xbox One, and I have the PS4. I don't have the PS3. I had a PS3 a very long time ago. I sold it because I never really saw the purpose of having 2 consoles, but I see the purpose of having one now. And I will say at the moment, during the early release of both the Xbox One and PS4, I was mainly an Xbox One guy. I was playing Dead Rising, I was playing a whole bunch of stuff on there. But as of right now, I would have to say that I am more towards the PlayStation 4 than the Xbox One for several reasons. Number one, the overall interface on the Xbox One is not as good as the interface on the PlayStation 4. Number two, the Xbox One controllers are battery required. That is so stupid. I hate that so much. You always have to go through batteries and stuff. But as opposed to the PS4, you charge your controllers, and that's pretty much that. And number three, I would say it's easier to live stream, and it's easier to pretty much navigate and actually interact with people. So I would have to say the PS4 right now is slightly more superior than the Xbox One. So for you, I would say get the PS4 because on there, me and you are able to play Xenoverse and WWE and all that kind of stuff. So if you want to interact with me more, I would say get it on the PS4, get your content on the PS4. Trust me, you're going to find it a lot easier. The Xbox One is good too, don't get me wrong. I love the Xbox One, but again, Microsoft just fell short just a little bit. So to answer your second question, Dragon Ball New Age, as you saw, I have began to review review it again, so I have to keep up with a lot because I know Malik has been releasing a lot. So I'm definitely going to be covering, you know, the further chapters 15, 16, 17, 18, stuff like that. So all I can say to that is just stay tuned for that, because I have began to do Dragon Ball New Age reviews. They're back on my channel, so that isn't going anywhere. To answer your third question, 2K16 and Mortal Kombat X, both very good games. Mortal Kombat X, however, I felt as if the roster was very short, and I really wanted to see more out of that roster. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm the only one thinking that, but 2K16 is great. 2K16 is just phenomenal. I love the creation options. They're all finally back. Create your own championship, create your own arena, create your own character, create your own moveset, entrance, and stuff like that. So all of that has been included, and it is great. The game itself is just amazing. I think it's one of the best games that I've played from WWE in a very long time, since probably Here Comes the Pain. That's how much I've been playing 2K16, and you can find that on my second channel at UnrealEnt Network, where I've been posting so much WWE content. But again, I would say WWE 2K16 is one of the best wrestling games out today. That's just my opinion. And if you want to battle me on there, if you want to go on ahead and wrestle me on there, I do have it on the PS4. But again, it's just a very good game. Mortal Kombat X, however, good story, good tournament ladders and stuff, but just very short, and the roster was very small too. So all I can say to that is I hope the next one is just vastly improved. To answer your fourth question on Naruto, well, I haven't gotten into it because I haven't had the time. I'm doing so much, man. But I do want to get into the games. I remember playing Shippuden with Paul a very long time ago, and I kicked his ass in it. So I would definitely want to give it a try, but again, I just don't have the time. And even if I got the game, I wouldn't be able to understand it as much. So you guys are going to have to like help me through with that. But if I do get the game, I'm probably going to get it for like the PS4 and just, you know, blow on through it from there, you know. To answer your fifth question, Trevex and Raging Blast 3. All right, well, to be really blunt with you, I don't think that at this point we're going to see a Raging Blast 3. It's because if we were to have Raging Blast 3, there would be some sort of announcement, there would be some sort of, you know, trailer or some sort of press conference about it. But what I think Trevex needs to do is gather up all his ideas from Raging Blast 3 and kind of present that in a way to where Namco Bandai and Dimps can incorporate his ideas into a brand new game. For example, as you said, having Xenoverse merge with Raging Blast. I think that'd be really cool. The idea of Raging Blast 3 will always be there, but what I think he needs to do is just to gain more support and gain more, you know, notoriety behind his project, because again, I mean, I think Trevex has a really good outline going into Raging Blast 3. His roster is insane. The way the gameplay mechanics are is insane. So the guy has everything, you know, down packed right. What I think he needs to do is just present his project to the board and to the heads of these companies. And if anything, I mean, they may not take his ideas, but they may take him into the company itself, because I think the companies need people like him. People that have like creative ideas and creative support to back up certain products and stuff. So if Raging Blast 3 never works out, I really hope that he ends up going to one of these companies and starts working for them, because then we'll get to see his ideas be brought into, you know, real life. So and to answer your final question of broadcasting with other YouTubers, well, I don't know if you know this, but I met Geekdom. I met Mr. Geekdom a few weeks ago in Tampa, Florida, when I went down there to wrestle, and I spoke with him. I actually have a few pictures with him. He took a few pictures with me, so I actually got to meet him, and he was really cool, man. Like, he's a really outstanding person, and I really hope that we all get to do something together. I'm definitely all on board for it, because I really want to go on ahead and talk to these guys and just have one giant big discussion and theoretical video doing with that with, but again, it's not up to me. It's up to them. I am just all on board for it. I did a collaboration with ZZ Toasty, so why not be able to do that with all of them? So, I mean, if they're on board for it, I am too, because I'm already on board. So, but anyways, my friend, thank you for the questions. Enjoy your winter wherever you may be. Hopefully, you're having a lot better weather than we are, and I'll be seeing you in the next fan mail. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Crazy Brown Boy. Hey Alex, great vids, love them. I have these questions. I hope you can answer them. Thank you. Thank you, man. Question number 1, what do you think of Super Saiyan God Gogeta and Super Saiyan God Vegito versus Golden Super Buu? Question number 2, do you, Paul, and Sean think you guys can play Skate 3? Question number 3, how are you planning your next summer? Well, Mr. Crazy, thank you for the questions. To answer your first question right off the bat, I think the Fusions would win. Golden Super Buu, even though he is a fictional character, he's not real. He is a mod in Dragon Ball's universe. However, I do feel as if the Fusions would win, and I don't think they would win as easy as some may say. I mean, maybe Vegito, but I don't think Gogeta would be able to win as easy. I do think Gogeta would thrash Super Buu, but of course, I think Vegito would have more than enough time, and he will hold the advantage on beating Super Buu. So I think either or Gogeta or Vegito would win easy, in my opinion. I mean, then again, some people out there might differ. Some people might say, well, Golden Buu would be too much. If you believe that, let me know down below, but I think the Fusions would definitely win. To answer your second question, honestly, I do not think so. The reason why I say that is because me, Paul, and Sean are doing 3 very different things altogether. Of course, we've been doing, various things over the past couple of weeks that differ, so I don't think you'll see us play that game anytime soon, to be honest. So, to answer your second question, no. And to answer your third question, how am I planning my next summer? Well, let's see. Well, honestly, I was thinking about going to the beach a lot more because, as you guys may have seen, I have done several vlogs on my channel where I went to the beach this summer. I actually went to the beach a lot this summer, and I'm very thankful of that because the last couple of years I haven't been going to the beach at all lately, and I haven't been enjoying myself. But I will be working next summer just as I am right now, so I don't think I'll have all of the free time in the world to enjoy, like, Syndicate or PewDiePie or somewhere like that. But I do think that I am planning on possibly doing something more than just staying home or going to work every single day. Perhaps maybe take a little vacation somewhere, or maybe bring you guys along onto the trip, wherever it is I go to. I really don't know. Like, I was planning on definitely doing either going to Disney World or like Universal Studios or just something, like just doing something out of the ordinary. I mean, I don't know. But what I really plan on doing next summer is wrestling a lot more. That is something that I'm very passionate about. So hopefully I'll be doing that. But aside from that, I definitely want to enjoy my summer a lot more than how I did this summer, because as fun as this summer was, I could have done a lot more, but I just, I didn't have the time to do so. But summer 2016, definitely going to the beach more, definitely going out and taking some road trips with a couple of my friends here and there. Hopefully, I'll be able to go and see my old friends from Alabama again, Brandon and AJ, because I have reconnected with them not too long ago. We've been playing Halo and stuff like that recently. So, yeah, I mean, just like something out of the ordinary. I mean, I don't mind doing whatever, so as long as it benefits everybody and we're all having fun. But let me know down below, guys, on some of the things you guys are planning on doing next summer, because even though we are quite a ways away, I really hope to do something more than just stay home or just go to work, especially go to work, man. Like working at the bank, I will say dealing with certain customers is a pain in the ass, man. You have to deal with like consistent nagging. You have to deal with like, transactions that are just like out of your way. And, what we specialize in are like bank loans and mortgage payments and stuff like that. And that stuff is like a real hassle. But I am thankful for working in a bank because I have learned a lot more about interest rates and CDs and marketing and stuff like that. So it does have its pros and cons. Working from 8 to freaking 4 is just a pain in the butt in and of itself. But I enjoy it because I have some really cool coworkers. I met Jessica off of working there, so I mean that's always pretty cool. Even though I don't work with her anymore because we rotated banks. Every time I was there, I used to just beat the crap out of her. I used to bother my manager and stuff like that. But now it's different. But needless to say, I'm planning on going to the beach and just doing a lot more road trips. So anyways, Mr. Crazy Brown Boy, thank you for the questions, and I hope to see you in the next fan mail. Cool name, by the way. And now moving on to the next question, which is from Super Jurassic Frieza Anime Kill Godzilla. Very interesting name. Hey Alex, you're one of the best YouTubers of all time. Thank you for that. I greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much. Got some questions if you don't mind. Question number 1, what are your thoughts on Godzilla vs. King Kong rematch in 2020? Question 2, do you think Champa has ever heard of or thought of a Super Saiyan god like Beerus? Question 3, how was your week? Question 4, Godzilla vs. Piccolo. Question 5, have you ever watched the show Lost Tapes? If so, do you think some of it's true? So that is all I have for you. Hope these gets onto the fan mail. Thank you, Mr. Super Jurassic Frieza Anime Kill Godzilla. That is such a cool name. To answer your question, I have heard of it, and I'm very excited. Although I don't know how they're going to play off that concept, because Godzilla is huge in the remake, and I don't know if in Skull Island, if they're going to make King Kong just as big or just a little bit like smaller than Godzilla. But needless to say, for me at least, I am on Team Godzilla for this one. King Kong is going to be a very formidable foe. He's going to be very ruthless, and he's going to have an aggressive side, obviously. He's going to be very vicious, but I just think Godzilla is going to crush him. Then again, I may be wrong, but my thoughts on the movie are that it's going to be the biggest kaiju film out there, aside from Pacific Rim 2, because Pacific Rim 2 is a movie that I am just dying to see already. But having Godzilla and King Kong, this goes back decades, man, like from like the 1940s, 1950s and stuff like that. Like this is legendary right here. So having the movie come out 5 years from now is kind of long. How old will I be? Holy shit, 24, 25, 26, 27. I'll be 28 years old. Holy crap. Damn. By the time this movie comes out, I will be 28 years old. That is bananas. Jesus, that's like an entire high school, like oh my god, high school, like going like from the 9th to, oh my, and plus an extra year too. Wow. Jesus. But I'm excited for it. I'm definitely gonna go watch it. Again, I'm on Team Godzilla, so hey, who knows what may happen. To answer your second question, I do think Champa has heard of Super Saiyan God, but I don't think he probably cares as much as Beerus. Again, if both universes are supposed to be twins, I'm pretty sure, you know, Champa's universe has heard of a Super Saiyan God before, but I don't think Champa cares too much about that, because Champa seems like he isn't interested in that kind of stuff. He's just interested in more or less on what he wants to do and his motives. If there's somebody out there who's a god, I don't think he really cares too much, because I think he's overconfident in his own ability to pretty much beat anyone down that steps forward up to him. So I don't know, man. I think Champa has heard of it, but again, just doesn't care. To answer your third question, how was my week? Very, very long and tiring, and it's been really cool with, you know, Fallout and Black Ops 3. It's been freaking fun. If you guys have been watching my previous videos or following me on Twitch, you guys have seen how awesome this is. So literally, like, my week has been, you know, just rough, and the weather is changing and stuff like that. Thank God I'm not sick, but I mean, it's been all right. I mean, considering the fact that we have some great games coming out, I am doing pretty well. To answer your fourth question, Godzilla versus Piccolo, I think Piccolo, because Piccolo has the ability to literally sever Godzilla's head in half. And to answer your last question, I haven't seen the show Lost Tapes, so I don't know what the show is about. If you mind explaining it to me, maybe I might understand. But just from the title Lost Tapes, it does sound like maybe like a haunting, like, you know, TV show, like somewhat of a paranormal stuff going on. I mean, I don't know. But right now, like, I mean, the only thing I'm watching on TV is The Walking Dead and Ash vs. Evil Dead, which I am very hooked on. But Lost Tapes, I haven't seen, so you're going to have to explain this to me, because I have no idea what it's about. So anyways, Mr. Jurassic Frieza, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful week, my friend. Now moving on to the next question, which is from Dark Shard 10. Hey Alex, the last time I posted a question, it was last December 2014. Damn. I'm trying to post new questions again to see if it goes into fan mail this time. So here are the questions. Well, I get a lot, as you know, so it's really hard to pick and choose. But here we go. Question number 1. After the events of Battle of Gods and Resurrection F, and even after Super, how much power do you believe Goku was holding back in his base form against Oob at the end of Z? It's a tricky question. Question number 2, do you think Pan will be a fighter like Goku or be a scholar like Gohan? Question 3, do you think Goten and Trunks will teach Pan and Bala the fusion technique if we see them get older, excluding GT? Question number 4, What do you think would trigger Tarble to go Super Saiyan? Question 5. Can Goku do instant transmission in God form to sense out Whis and Beerus, Champa, and even Vados? Question 6. Are you going to do any more videos with Unreal Studio ENT? Okay, I was like, wait, what? I really like your warning signs videos. I would like to hear your opinion on what's been going on in the world these past few months. Well, those are my questions. Until the next fan mail, bye. Thank you so much, man. Well, to answer your first question, the ending of the ending of Dragon Ball Z, oh my god, with Oob, I really hope that is not the real ending, because Jesus Christ, man. I hope Super transitions and goes beyond that, and maybe we will see Oob, and Oob will, you know, train with Goku and stuff like that, and then we'll see Goku, you know, pretty much teach Oob, like, hey, this is how I fight in my God form, let's see if you can keep up, and stuff like that. If by some chance the final episode of Dragon Ball Z does end up being with Oob, then Goku was holding back a tremendous amount of power, because there's no way that Oob was able to do the damage that he did onto Goku during that World Martial Arts Tournament, and just, you know, for Goku not to hold back. Goku was definitely holding back. If he was able to become a Super Saiyan Blue and Super Saiyan God, and he had all these abilities and powers, and he was training with gods, then this dude would murder and massacre Oob with like a flick of his finger, let alone anything else. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure he was holding back at least 95% of his power, or at least higher than that, because in my opinion, I don't believe Oob would come anywhere close to like Goku at this point, like just nowhere near that, man. But I really hope they go beyond Dragon Ball Z's final episode, because that, if they stop there, I would be, man, I would be devastated. To answer your second question, Pan, I believe, would be a little bit of both. I think she's going to be more like a peaceful person, but if push comes to shove, she will end up reverting to her fighter ways and, you know, learning from, you know, Master Goku or Grandpa Goku, and, you know, tapping into that power and using that to defend herself. To answer your third question, Goten and Trunks teaching Pan and Bala how to fuse. I don't think they're ever going to do that, because why would Pan and Bala have to fuse? If by some chance, you know, they were to teach him how to fuse, I think Bala and Pan wouldn't want to do that, because I think they would have enough pride in themselves to just say, well, we'll hold it off as it is, and if worse comes to worse, I think we'll probably die, you know, on the battlefield alone rather than together. So, I mean, I don't know. I really doubt Pan and Bala would work together, to fuse at least, as opposed to Goten and Trunks. Maybe I'm wrong. I mean, I would love to see a fusion between the girls, but I just think that's more meant for the guys, and I think the girls, I mean, would have a chance to fight solo on their own. So, to answer your fourth question, I think what would trigger Tarble to pretty much go Super Saiyan, I believe, if someone killed his wife or his girlfriend or whatever that thing was that he had when he, you know, was there on Earth with Vegeta and everybody. So I think if somebody were to kill her, I think that would allow Tarble to just snap and just completely become Super Saiyan. That's just my opinion. To answer your fifth question, I obviously Goku can do instant transmission while in God form, but I don't think he's still able to sense the gods at this point. I don't think, even with Goku's great power, I don't think that he's able to pretty much sense these beings. Perhaps maybe he can sense the vibration in the atmosphere when they disappear and reappear. But then again, when it comes to power levels, I don't think Goku can like even come close to sensing them. So, and to answer your sixth question, yes, I was thinking about that for a while now. But honestly, I just haven't had the time to fully execute what I was going to do. I am going to upload more on there, and I will bring some of the stuff on there onto here. But mainly, I just haven't had the time to do anything. Now, in terms of the warning signs, I have seen a lot of things going on lately that's just been insane. And I will make a video about that when I have the chance to. But mainly, it's just on here and Unreal ENT Network. That's where I'm going to be doing most of this stuff at. So Unreal Studio ENT, I will be back on there very shortly, hopefully, if I have the time to. And I will definitely just follow up with a lot of videos on there too. So, but anyways, Mr. Darkshard, thank you for the questions, and I hope you have a wonderful day. And once again, everybody, thank you all for watching this week's episode of Fan Mail of the Week. If you guys are fans, don't forget to subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, and updates. If you guys enjoyed the episode, smash that like button. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I really hope you guys have a wonderful day and a wonderful week. Make sure you guys are all safe, and especially like with the weather changing, make sure you guys have all the necessary equipment to keep warm. And on that note, everybody, sending seeing your questions down below if you guys have any, especially if they're in video format. I will take those a lot faster than anything else. And once again, guys, I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more, and I'll be seeing you all later on Unreal Nation. Peace!